Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines of the day. We've got some new information on an intergovernmental industrial park. Plus, a local school is dealing with heating issues, and we've got the opportunity to give back for Christmas. We've got the details on that. We're going to take a look at the weather with Sam. We've got your sports report with Michael Watkins. That is all today here coming up live at 5. First, before we get started today, we got a little bit of breaking news just coming into the studio. Just a few minutes ago, we found out that Madison County schools will be canceling school tomorrow due to the expected weather coming in, the very low temperatures and possible precipitation. Of course, you can check our website, WBONTV.com, and our Facebook page. We will start a list of all the closings as they come into the station. And, of course, we'll get with Sam here in just a little bit so we find out a little bit more about that weather situation as we know what is going on at this time. Now, for a big story of the day, a multi-county government industrial arrangement is back on the table. The Berea City Council unanimously adopted a resolution last night affirming an intergovernmental partnership that could potentially bring over 700 new jobs to the Berea Industrial Park. The resolution authorizes the city to enter a partnership with the Madison County Fiscal Court, Scott County Fiscal Court, and the Lexington-Fayette Urban County government to form an industrial development authority to purchase land and share profits from the subsequent development. The first joint economic development project will be located in Berea. You can read more about this story. It is posted up now. That story is by Andy McDonald, and it is now up on WBONTV.com. Well, over the past few days, Foley Middle School has reportedly been having heating issues. According to one family, students are not allowed to wear coats inside due to the school's dress code, but that rule has been lifted while the heat has been out. Gina McClinney, the grandmother of a student, decided to bring her granddaughter home after hearing this on Tuesday that the heat was out again on the 8th grade hallway for the second day in a row. Community Education Director for Madison County Schools, Aaron Stewart, has confirmed that the heating was not operating correctly after returning from the extended Thanksgiving weekend, and maintenance crews were working to restore that heat. Electric heaters were provided for classrooms by the school. However, students were still reportedly cold. According to Stewart, the heat was expected to be fully functional today. We'll have more on that story as it becomes available. Well, a long-standing Estill County Christmas tradition is happening this Saturday. Miss Witt's Christmas Party provides gifts to area children with the help of volunteers and local businesses. To help support this holiday effort, members of the committee host a benefit concert to raise money for the gifts. WBON spoke with the event sponsor, Rodney Davis, on this year's concert.
Elizabeth Witt was a celebrated Estill County resident whose Main Street home would transform into the North Pole South from 1975 to 1985. During the local Christmas parades, none other than Santa Claus himself would make a special stop at Witt's residence where he would hand out toys to area children. According to the Estill County Development Alliance, these gifts were the result of Witt and her volunteers providing a little extra for Estill County children. Witt's love for the holiday and the joy of seeing the kids open gifts extended until her passing in 1990, just weeks before her annual children's Christmas party. Since then, dedicated volunteers have carried on her tradition of hosting a holiday party for hundreds of children every December. Although the parties are done with volunteer efforts and donations, they still require money for purchasing toys and other supplies. That's why Steam Engine Pizza Pub owner Rodney Davis is helping organize a benefit concert to help support the committee's efforts. This will be the 9th annual benefit concert for Miss Witt's Christmas Party.
So all of the money, ticket sales, all the sponsorships all go to the Elizabeth Witt Christmas Party Incorporated. That's a nonprofit that we formed that has the same core group of ladies as the directors, and all the money goes to them. They use it to buy presents, food, all the things necessary to do the party for the kids. I have worked that event in some form or capacity when I was a Kiwanian over the last 15 or 20 years, and I can tell you the kids have joy at that event, and a lot of them probably that may be the one wrapped Christmas present that they get. It may be their one chance to see Santa Claus.
Chenault Vineyards in Richmond will serve as the venue for this year's benefit concert and will see food, beverages, and live music from duo Halfway to Hazard and Taylor Austin Dye.
You have top-tier Nashville talent, that I call it, coming to do the concert in Richmond, and it's a great show. And you know, they do it for free. They've done it for years for free, so it's really a nice time, and it's a big effort on their part to come here.
Tickets for the benefit concert are $20 each, and you can purchase them at eventbrite.com. This show is scheduled to begin at 8 p.m. this Friday and is expected to last 2.5 hours. Reporting for WBON Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
A couple of great musical acts going to be there this weekend. You should check that out. Should be a good time. Well, Berea City Administrator Rose Beverly announced her resignation at Tuesday's City Council meeting. She will be leaving her position on January the 15th of 2025 to take a new role as a city administrator for Paris, Texas. During Tuesday's meeting of the Berea City Council, Beverly expressed her gratitude to citizens, department heads, and other elected officials for making her feel welcome when she was hired on at the city in September of 2021. During her time in Berea, Beverly successfully revised the city's pay scale to attract and retain employees, secured funding for crucial road surfacing projects, collaborated on a regional plan for 911 emergency services, and secured a significant grant for the African American Heritage and Community Center. Mayor Bruce Fraley and other city council members praised Beverly's contributions to Berea and wished her well on her future endeavors. Well, are you ready to get in the Christmas spirit? The Madison Singers Fall Concert will take place at 2 p.m. this Sunday, December the 8th. The concert will be held at the Richmond Area Arts Center. That's at 399 West Water Street, right here in Richmond. The theme of the program is Hold Fast to Dreams. The pieces will evoke the tranquil and ethereal qualities associated with the nocturnal scenes, morning stars, and twilight, while examining the positive impact of dreaming for a better tomorrow. Additional solo performances will be provided by Isaac Brooks and Randy Westbrook. Admission will be $10 and free for children 12 and under. The choir is directed by Isaac Brooks, and Randy Westbrook is the accompanist. Looks like another good time for this weekend. Lots of great stuff going on over the weekend. Well, a fire that broke out at a home on Price Court in Lancaster and Garrett County on Tuesday evening around 6:45. Fire crews arrived at the scene to find heavy smoke billowing from that structure. Despite the severity of the fire, firefighters were able to successfully contain and extinguish the blaze within about 30 minutes. An effort was made to salvage the Christmas presents, ensuring that the affected family's holiday spirits would not be dampened. Unfortunately, the fire did displace 4 individuals. However, the American Red Cross has provided housing assistance to help. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Well, an Eastern Kentucky University student accused of sexual abuse has been released from jail. Saif Al-Kafaji, 21, was arrested in November following allegations of harassment, stalking, and sexual assault involving multiple female students at both EKU and the University of Kentucky. Despite the serious nature of the charges, he was released on bond, while details surrounding the specific circumstances of his release remain unclear. The decision was raised concern among students and faculty at both schools. The incident has sparked renewed discussions about campus safety and the importance of addressing sexual assault allegations promptly and effectively. As the legal process unfolds, the EKU community awaits further updates on the case. And of course, we'll have all of those updates right here on WBON TV live at 5. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Looks like we're going to have some cold weather moving into the area. Sam is up next with your weather forecast.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience. We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Stihl in our Georgetown store. Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come. And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mamoot Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mamoot Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hickson Punson, Kentucky Lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow!
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Looks like we've got some very cold temperatures moving into the area. We've got Sam in the Weather Center with a look at that full forecast.
Hi, thanks, Gretchen, and welcome everybody. We have an Arctic front that's heading this way overnight tonight. Here we are at 7 p.m. Strong wind gusts out of the southwest out ahead of this front. We'll see those continue to gust maybe up to near 30 miles per hour, but diminishing slightly as we head into the early overnight. And into the day tomorrow, though, they'll pick back up out of the northwest. That's also going to drive in this wedge of Arctic air. I see that white area. That is the coldest core of the Arctic air. So this is just through the day of Thursday. By Thursday evening, it actually has already passed through, and we'll have moderating temperatures. So stays cool Friday, but we'll have moderating temperatures beginning on Saturday. So it's kind of a brief cold snap here. Now, embedded along that front, we'll have little bursts of snow possible tonight. And so be aware of that. Maybe into the early morning hours tomorrow could have a dusting of snow, creating a few slick spots out there. As far as accumulation is concerned, everything should stay generally a half an inch or less. But again, it's enough to, well, cause some slick spots. And so it's important to be aware of that heading out the door in the morning. It's not only going to be cold and blustery here Thursday with northwest winds gusting up to near 30 miles per hour, but we'll have, again, that dusting of snow possible, especially in the morning hours. So blustery and cold for the day Thursday, stays cold but less wind Friday, and then we start to warm up a little bit into the rest of the weekend. So 23 degrees here in Richmond, in Irvin at 26, Berea at 24, Lancaster at 23. Warming up only to 25, wind chill values hovering in the teens due to that northwest wind gusting near 25, maybe 30 miles per hour. Winds diminish though late, and it stays cold here Friday, starting to warm up a little bit. Saturday, Sunday, a jump of about 10 degrees, and then showers next week.
Sam, those are definitely some cold temperatures moving into the area. You can check out that full forecast up anytime at WBONTV.com. And don't forget, we will have an updated list of the school and business closings from around the area. That will also be at WBONTV.com and on our Facebook page. Well, a 45-year-old Irvin man has been arrested in London on drug trafficking charges. Sean Hardy was taken into custody after police discovered illegal substances in his vehicle. The incident began when law enforcement noticed suspicious activity near North Main Street in London. Upon further investigation, officers found evidence of drug trafficking, including heroin and drug paraphernalia. Hardy now faces charges of trafficking in a controlled substance heroin, possession of marijuana, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He is currently lodged in the Laurel County Correctional Center. Well, Eastern Kentucky University is making strides to address a pressing issue facing many college students: food insecurity. A staggering 50% of EKU students experience food insecurity, a higher rate than the national average. Dr. Abigail Hickey, an assistant professor for food and nutrition, has been instrumental in spearheading initiatives to combat this problem. She and her team have established the EKU Food Security Coalition and have successfully implemented innovative solutions. One significant step is EKU becoming the first college in Kentucky to accept SNAP benefits on campus. This groundbreaking move allows students to utilize their benefits at the Stratton POD market, making it easier for them to access nutritious food. Another crucial resource is the Colonel's Cupboard, a food pantry that has been serving EKU students for a decade. The pantry provides essential food items to students in need, regardless of their financial situation. By prioritizing food security, EKU is not only improving the well-being of its students, but also setting an example for other institutions of higher education. Great job there, EKU. Well, Irvin Police Department have executed a search warrant on Monday, December 2nd, at a residence on Glen Court in Estill County. The search was conducted in response to an ongoing investigation into drug activity in that area. As a result of the search, police seized marijuana, various drug paraphernalia, a firearm, and a sum of cash. 3 individuals were arrested and charged with trafficking in a controlled substance, methamphetamine. Preston Hardy, 36, Eric Rader, 34, and Benjamin Kane, 31. All 3 suspects were lodged in the Three Forks Regional Jail. With that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Michael Watkins. He is coming up next with your latest sports report right here on Live at 5.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com. Welcome back to Alive at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Boys high school basketball is now underway, and last night 3 of our local teams got their season going. In today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, Michael Watkins recaps those games and another big day for EKU football.
That's right, it is another Hump Day edition of the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report. And the opening night for the boys basketball teams in the area got underway last night with Madison Central, Southern, and Berea boys all playing their first games of the season. And it was kind of a case of deja vu with what happened the night before with the girls. On Monday, those same 3 schools all played their first girls basketball games, and the only team that won was Madison Central, who defeated Pulaski County. Last night, the Central boys were the only team to win, and their win came against Pulaski County, 65-57, using a third-quarter rally to defeat the Maroons. The Indians were led by Luke Asher and Jake Feldhaus. Asher poured in 16 points, including 10 in the second half, while Feldhaus notched his first double-double in an Indian uniform with 15 points and 11 rebounds. Will Richardson added 13 for Central, while Cam Steele and Cody Morrison chipped in with 8 each. The Indians will play their first home game on Friday night when they host Lafayette. The Madison Southern Eagles opened up the season with a 63-61 loss to Collins on the road. On Monday, during our basketball preview, we talked about Kaysen Nabi and my personal expectation of him as he takes over the lead role with the Eagles, and he did not disappoint last night. The senior point guard put up 29 points in the season opener for Coach Wright and added 4 rebounds, and the most impressive part of his 29-point game performance was the fact that he shot 71% from the field, going 12 of 17 and 3 of 5 from the three-point line. Mason Davis, Michael Whitaker, and Jordan Dunaway all pitched in with 9, 8, and 7 points respectively for the Eagles, who will play their first home game on Thursday night versus Sayre. The Berea Pirates opened up their season with a trip up north to face Heritage Academy last night. The Pirates fell 58-55, but were led in scoring by Jack Hemingway's 22 points. Tommy Vanderman, Finley Blevins, and Jake Mills each added 8 for Coach Fields, whose team will host Somerset on Thursday night in their first home game of the 2024-25 season. Well, while their season just wrapped up over the weekend in the first round of the FCS playoffs, Walt Wells and the EKU football program got right back to work and today welcomed 6 new players to the team as part of the December National Signing Day. The early signing class features 5 Kentucky natives with another from nearby in Ohio. By position, the Colonels added 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, a pair of inside linebackers, a Sam linebacker, and a cornerback. Peyton Smith, a running back from just up north in Lexington from Frederick Douglass High School, was one of those players, along with Brock Driver, a linebacker from Boyle County, where he won 3 state championships. Cameron Jesse from DuPont Manual High School also signed today. He is the son of former Colonel football player Cass Jesse and Davion Sturgis, another Kentucky product who plays linebacker out of Woodford County. These players will look to be a part of another strong recruiting class being added to the EKU football roster heading into the 2025 season. Today was also a big day as 4 Madison Central student athletes signed their national letter of intent. We'll have more on that tomorrow, but for today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, I'm Michael Watkins.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 news team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings. And log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. We've got the KSP Wanted Wednesday for today. Today, KSP is looking for Michael Rogers. He is wanted for failure to comply with sex offender registry. He has a recent address listed in both Henderson and Owensboro, Kentucky. Anyone with information is asked to contact your local KSP. You can see a picture there up now of Mr. Rogers. Michael Rogers. He is listed as 5 foot 10 inches with hazel eyes and brown hair. You can check out all those Wanted Wednesdays at the KSP Facebook page. A tragic hit and run incident occurred on West New Circle Road in Lexington Tuesday evening, resulting in the death of a pedestrian. The victim was struck by a vehicle in the 400 block of West New Circle Road and subsequently succumbed to their injuries at the hospital. Lexington police are currently investigating the incident and have not yet released a description of the vehicle involved or the victim's identity. The outer loop of New Circle Road was temporarily closed at Russell Cave Road due to the investigation. That road, of course, has since reopened. That was last night. However, that investigation is ongoing. No word yet on the identity of the pedestrian. And of course, they are still looking for the vehicle involved in that. Don't forget, we've got weather moving into the area. We're going to have a full look at that forecast. You can find that anytime at WBON TV and our Facebook page. Also, we're going to put up a list of closings in the area. Madison County Schools has already turned off for tomorrow, so that is closed for tomorrow, but we will get that list up and going. You can check there anytime for a list, the complete list of the closings. Have a wonderful afternoon. Stay warm. I'll see you tomorrow live at 5.